Ball, true integrity ball, true integrity ball to the fall, true integrity ball. We ready for y'all, true integrity ball. This is true integrity ball. Hey, I'ma give you a few reasons to stay tuned. It's a new season. We the best in the region. They're not elite like our team is. We remain undefeated. We can't be beaten. We stay on the offensive. We so good at reading the defense. You can bet on us, put your bread on us, and said I trust. We running the game, but we not in the rush. What's there to discuss? We talking.
And welcome to True Integrity Ball. I'm your host, Drew, here with my brother, Sean.
Yo.
Man, just jumping right into it. You know, the big storylines coming out of week 6. Adams finally get traded. You know, he definitely wasn't the only receiver that got traded this week as well. Quarterback changes in Pittsburgh. Then we'll give the Miami Hurricanes weekly report. And then we'll dive into week 7 with some picks, man. But straight off the top, like I mentioned, you know, Davante Adams finally made his way to New Jersey and was traded to the Jets. Reunites with Rodgers after 3 seasons. Don't have much to say, honestly, bro. You know, for Adams personally, I know he's happy just to be with a competent quarterback. And for the Jets overall, don't really think it changed much. What's your thoughts on this one, bro?
Yeah, I thought he was actually going to end up in New Orleans, but I think that Derek Carr injury kind of turned things away. I just thought he would have been a better fit for New Orleans because one, they say, you know, we don't know, but him and Derek Carr are best friends, and then the need for an actual, I guess, a number 2 receiver for real, but obviously Adams would have overstepped and would have been the number 1 over Olave, but the Saints desperately needed another receiver outside of Olave, so that's where I thought the fit would have been. It's a good pickup for the Jets. Well, you know, maybe this will reignite them, you know, as we get to the halfway mark of the season. They're probably gonna let Mike Evans go for either a draft pick or just let him walk out the building. You'll try to get some compensation for him, but I think that was that move tells you Mike Williams is on his way out, obviously. So
Yeah. Shit, hopefully, you never know, bro. Mike Williams, hopefully he just, more than likely he'll be out the door, but it'll be nice to him be at the number 4 receiver because he wasn't really, he doesn't really look back to form anyway. So slot him in that number 4, and you never know what magic really can happen, man. But overall, bro, like I said, I don't think it really changed much for the Jets. I guess we can go ahead and just transition to the other receiver that was traded basically in the same division, Amari Cooper. He went to the Bills. I know that was probably like the number 1 question going into the season for the Bills. Not having a number 1 receiver, you know, they definitely finally got one. So, and all in all, bro, you know, it's definitely gonna be interesting to see how the AFC East race play out down the line. Because, you know, the Jets is better with Adams. So hopefully their offense could perform just a bit more consistently. And definitely Coop with Josh Allen, man. I definitely see them boys making some noise. I know it's probably going to take some time for them really to get on the same page. But by December, you know, things definitely, I could see magic happening between them boys, man. What's your thoughts on this trade, man?
just interesting, man, because it's just sometimes I don't get in. Yeah, I'm not in ownership of these organizations being the NFL teams, but it's just funny. You remember years ago, you know, I remember when Coop was with the Cowboys, and you know he got Dak paid, and then you move on from him the next year because you didn't want to pay him again,
Yeah.
and then you bring in CD, and you got rid of Coop. CD and Coop was the same receiver, bro. I believe, in my opinion. I mean, if you want to say CD is better than Coop, you could say that, but I feel like CD and Coop was the same receiver. You get him traded to the Browns for compensation. Deshaun Watson was playing bad this year. You could see it on Coop's face. Coop's body language, everything. Coop's not a vocal guy, bro. I probably heard the guy talk twice.
Yeah.
And the couple of drops he had, you could just see, bro, he's frustrated, bro. So, you know, I think this will reignite him. But to the point of the Bills and Josh Allen, it's just funny, before Diggs got there, he didn't have a number one receiver. They said he needed a number one receiver. You got him Diggs. You let Diggs go. The dude struggles without a number one receiver, so you get him another receiver. It's just funny, bro, how the NFL works and how they give some of these guys excuses. The first 3 weeks, the Bills were, Josh Allen's the MVP. They go
Hmm.
play some real teams. They lose. Oh, he doesn't have help, and now you trade for a receiver, and it's just funny to me. Some of these quarterbacks don't have that luxury of having that number one receiver, and then the media holds them to the highest standards. So just funny and interesting to see. But nonetheless, happy. Hopefully, Coop will be okay in that weather. That Buffalo weather, coming in this next month or two is pretty brutal.
Yeah,
Being from down here, stuff like that. Not sure if he was a big fan of going up there to Buffalo, but pretty sure he's happy to be up there better than playing with Deshaun Watson. So we can
yeah,
say that might be a better move than Adams. So we'll see.
yeah. At the end of the day, they are professional players, professional receivers or whatnot. So he should definitely he'll be all right. He'll be okay. And I guess go ahead moving along. I guess the other big news that we done heard.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Before you move on, let me ask you this question, bro. So,
Gotcha.
do you think this is his last stop?
For who?
Honestly,
Coop?
both of them, but most of just yeah for Coop. This I think this is his 15, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I
I think
mean,
he's
I
our
think
age,
Coop,
bro. This is
yeah, I think he
15.
about 29, 30 for the most part. Yeah, yeah, I could definitely see him
Mm-hmm.
ending his career with the Bills or whatnot. More than likely probably on a in a good sense, he probably got like another 3 seasons in him. Hopefully. It may not be as dominant
Mm-hmm.
as we've been seeing, but definitely for Coop and for Adams. I'll probably see Adams and Rogers
Okay.
definitely playing next season. And ain't no telling what happened after the year after that. But definitely for Adams and Rogers, we'll see them boys again next season. They're gonna try to get a whole off season with each
Mm-hmm.
other, whole off season with the offense or whatnot to really try to make a run. So yeah, definitely, bro, definitely. What you thinking?
Gotcha. Nah, I'm just looking at Adams' age, being that he's 31, and I honestly think Coop is about 32, bro.
Nah, Coop
Coop
about
is
20.
30. Yeah, he's 30.
Yeah,
30.
about that.
Yeah, he's 30. So yeah, I mean, I want to say Coop will have a longer career because just that he's more agile than me, and as Adams get
Yeah.
up in age, he's gonna slow down. But I see Adams and Rogers retiring together. Maybe with the Jets, I don't know. The Jets might kick
Yeah,
Rogers out
like
the
I
door. We'll
said,
see.
they'll definitely be back at least next year they'll
Yeah,
be back
yeah,
because I
for
know they
sure.
have restructured contracts and stuff like that. And I already think Rogers mentioned he'll be back another season as well. So
Hmm.
no doubt, no doubt. I guess go ahead and moving on now. The other big storyline coming out of week 6, Russell Wilson getting the starting nod over Justin Fields. Um, all I could say is that Russell Wilson, that he was hurt, and I know they did. I ain't gonna say promise him, but they did mention that he will be the starting quarterback. And then unfortunately, he got his calf. His calf got hurt or whatnot, and I guess that he's finally healthy, man. And as far as with Justin Fields, he has mentioned a few times that he hasn't been playing the best. If he was, there probably would be no questions at this moment. But it's just hard to see, just you still winning football games at that, and just to get to supplant it, just because ain't no telling, bro. That's all I got to say about this, man. What's your thoughts on this one, bro?
Yeah, like Justin Fields said in his interview, if he would have played better, it wouldn't be no questioning whether he's a starter or not. I don't think he played bad. I just, like I mentioned before, I think that's his peak. He's a read option RPO guy. He could throw a couple deep balls if the guy's wide open, but I still think Russ is the better option. They won a few. I want to call them cupcake games, bro. That's a defensive team, and Justin Fields just plays to get you field goals. I think one game they kicked 5 field goals, bro. They're not winning no games once they get to the division. They're beating up on NFC teams, stuff like that. I mean, when it's time to play football the second half of the season, they're not going to win those games with Justin Fields. So I understand the move, and Russ comes out and plays bad. You just go back to Justin Fields. You know you got the 4-2 with Justin Fields, so at worst, you could get in the playoffs, with Justin Fields. But we'll see how Russ comes back. I still don't think he's fully healthy, but they gonna roll with him. So we'll see.
Yeah, man, they do. They got the Jets, I guess, Sunday night football. So definitely gonna be interesting to see how Russell Wilson plays, man. I'm rooting for them. Shit, it's Mike Tomlin, so I'm rooting for the Steelers regardless, man. So hopefully both of them boys, hopefully both plays well. But I guess just moving on, bro. I'm not sure how much you've been following the Hasson, Reddick, Fiasco or whatnot, man. I know he just was recently dropped by his original agents, and then he got picked up by that boy Drew Rosenhaus, man. And normally he does make things happen. What you think about this situation, man? Weird situation from the get-go in the off season that he hasn't even been reporting or whatnot.
I don't think we've seen anything like it from a non-quarterback, or offensive player hold out this long. We're getting into week 7, and his intentions was clear when he was traded from the Eagles. From my understanding, from what was reported, I mean, the Eagles didn't want to pay him. They traded him to the Jets. If the Eagles wasn't paying him, the Jets had to know. If the Jets were receiving him, they were going to have to work something out, and he wanted to be paid. And I mean, he's a valuable asset. I'm pretty sure he would go off in that Jets defense. Quentin Williams in the middle. They lost number 11. I can't think of his name right now, but you know who I'm talking about. The one I think he tore his ACL or Achilles like week 2.
Jermaine Johnson, I think. Yeah.
Yep. So Hassan Reddick would have been plug and play. But they've yet to get a deal in, and they've like you mentioned, they've his new ownership and the Jets have given him the opportunity to seek a trade. So things will get worked out. I think Baltimore will be a great fit for him. Baltimore needs a dominant pass rusher on the outside, and I think he would be that missing piece, man.
He's another one that
we'll see. I think he's gonna be traded.
He's another one. I don't understand how he's a productive pass rusher and nobody want to seem to lock him down, dog. He only do they start as far as pass rusher, bro? After 30, don't they normally be getting better? And that's how it normally be sometimes.
Getting better or slowing down?
Shit, I'm asking. Getting better. That's what I'm asking.
To me, not really, bro. Only person I've seen, remain dominant after that 30 is Aaron Donald and Von Miller. Von Miller been declining the last 2 years, but
yeah, he has.
Von Miller 2 years ago when he went to the Rams, we had never seen nothing like that. A guy that old do what he did. You get what I'm saying? He looked like the Von Miller from the Broncos. So normally, they start to decline.
Yeah, he must have.
But I mean,
he must have misplayed his hand, bro. I don't know what kind of contract that he was expecting, or for the most part. So I guess I'll say his agent failed him as well, man. His agent failed him as well. So
I mean, he been pretty consistent, bro. But he has bounced around between the Cardinals, the Panthers, and the Eagles. But the year the Eagles went to the bowl, it was because of him, bro. He had 16 sacks that year.
Yeah, I think he had double-digit sacks all these years.
Yeah.
He had double-digit sacks.
Yeah. So he's solid, bro. He produced, but he has bounced around. So, son, we don't know.
Gotcha. All right, man. Good luck to Hassan Reddick. Hopefully he gets something done, man. And I guess just wrapping up for week 6, I guess just to highlight a player or even a stat line or whatnot, bro. I'm gonna go with Caleb Williams, bro. And I actually sat there and watched this game because I had Jacksonville on upset alert. Them boys there. But Caleb Williams went 23 for 29 yards, man, for 226 yards and 4 touchdowns, bro. He finally looked like he's in control, out there dropping dimes and stuff like that. I know it's against Jacksonville, but it's just good to see that just good to see him perform. Look like he finally getting into himself, and look like Chicago found their starting quarterback, man, or franchise quarterback, man. Who you got for this week, bro, or for week 6?
Yeah, I just got a question on you for that, bro. Quick question, bro. And
Yeah.
I'll
Go
get
ahead.
into my stat line.
Yeah.
You watched the game, and again, I'm gonna say this again. I want to ask you: have you heard anybody say anything all week about Trevor Lawrence on any of these
Man, you know,
ESPNs or Sports Center?
I mean, at this moment, haven't really heard anything about Trevor Lawrence, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
bro, if you watch the game, bro, he literally had like 4 drops for touchdowns, bro. So you can't put a lot of blame around. I don't really think it's Trevor Lawrence. The defense been playing kind of really trash. And if you're gonna put any blame on anybody, bro, if as far as like what the sports said and what people that talking about at this moment, they're putting all the blame on Doug Peterson. If they mess around and lose on Sunday, that boy may not make that flight back to the States. But at this moment, hasn't really been a lot of blame on Trevor Lawrence, because I see that's where you're going, bro.
I told you, I think 3 weeks ago, bro. If we go back to the episode, I told you Doug Peterson had gave up on the team in the interview, and I don't even like,
Yeah.
talking about coaches, but I think he don't believe in his quarterback, bro. Honestly, bro, that's what I think that shit is, bro. When you see a
He's not.
quarterback,
He's not the. He's
you know,
not the. He's not the problem, bro.
you paying
He's
somebody
not, bro.
55 million, bro. You paying somebody 55 million, bro. You expect them to win the game, bro. This guy, this guy is throwing for 160 yards, 178, 169 yards. This is this guy's stats.
Bro, he can't
This is
control
his
them.
yards a game, bro. Bro, he's
Bro, they
overthrowing.
are
He's missing
dropping
guys. I
passes.
understand the drops, bro. I understand the drops, bro. But this guy is bad, bro. Let's call it how it is. This guy's getting paid 55 million a year, bro. He has weapons, bro. This guy's getting paid 55 million. Why we can't hold this guy accountable, bro? That's all I'm asking.
I got you, dog.
What does
Listen,
he have? What does he have, bro? He got something on somebody in the media, brother. They don't talk about this guy, bro. They talk
nah,
about everybody else but this guy. This guy is playing bad football, bro. Every
bro.
year they underachieve, bro. They talked about this guy and said he was a generational talent, bro.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all
I
I'm
got
saying.
you, bro. No, you've been calling it out from the get go, bro, and I respect it, man. I respect it. Them boys, I just, I just see them little flashes, bro, and I guess I get excited. And I guess it is probably a bias too, watching them at Clemson and shit like
hmm
that, especially how he performed
hmm
that freshman year against Bama. I thought he was gonna be that guy, but we'll see, bro. We'll definitely see, man.
These guys that you pay 50 million, bro, if they start playing, if they play bad, if you get them a 5 year contract and they're, you get in year 3, what do you do? Like, cause I never seen nobody get paid this much, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, the
And they're not,
salary cap is
at least decent. So what do you do?
salary cap salary cap keep increasing, dog. So these contracts, it seems like as far as the
hmm
salary cap increasing, it seems like a bargain, bro. So I don't know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, these
Gotcha.
owners seems that got money to dish out and stuff like that. So we'll definitely
Gotcha.
see, man.
Gotcha.
Well, who you got for this week, man?
hmm Uh, my best stat. You talking about best stat line, or what we
That
talking about?
line, yeah.
Okay, okay. Best stat line I got. I had Jordan Love for 22, for 32 and 4 touchdowns, 258 on the air. Very efficient game. I think this is week 2 back off of the injury, so he's playing good ball, bro. I'm really impressed. I thought last year was like a fluke year, but
Told you.
he proven that contract, man. He proven that contract, bro. They give him the contract after 1 full season, which is
hmm
crazy.
They probably knew what they had, bro. They knew exactly what they had.
Gotcha.
Nah, bro, no doubt, no doubt. Shout out to J Love, man. But I guess we can go wrapping up for week 6, and we'll transition into the Miami Hurricanes weekly report. Yeah, man. So Miami, they definitely traveling up to Louisville, Kentucky. Actually tomorrow, well, October the 19th. They play at 12 o'clock. And I believe this is Louisville, I guess they homecoming game or whatnot, man. But for the most part, watching watching Louisville these past few weeks or whatnot, they got two basically star players. They got a guy named Isaac Pierre. Basically, he playing like a man on fire right now, just running through these lanes. And then you have Ja'Cory Brooks. Man, I'm pretty sure people know about him. The transfer from Alabama. He actually is from Miami, I believe. He went to Booker T. Washington, if I'm not mistaken, man. But what's your thoughts on this, bro? How you think this one go down?
I think UM is actually battle tested, bro, from what we went through the last 2 weeks. I think they're gonna come out fine. We've been coming out playing a little flat and they wake up in the second half. So I definitely expect a good game, but I'm expecting at least a 10-point victory. Should be very
Mm,
prepared coming off the bye week as well, rested, and should be able to get going, bro.
uh,
Should be a good win in a hostile environment. Sold out game too.
these past few years, bro. Miami always be struggling coming off a bye, man. So definitely hope a change happen. I know you mentioned battle tested, bro. I just feel all these ACC matchups that's coming up these next few weeks is basically gonna be everybody else Super Bowl. So we're gonna get everybody's best effort, bro. So I just think every game gonna be a battle, dog. Coming down the stretch. Unfortunately, probably when we play FSU, we probably blow the doors out the water off of them. But everybody else, bro, I think it's gonna be battle tested basically throughout the rest of the season, bro. Because I think we do got Syracuse the last game of the season, and at Syracuse, so I know that's gonna be a tough one as well, man. But I definitely expect Miami, to come out on top, man. Cam Ward to continue his Heisman campaign. Hopefully they get Damian Martinez going. It really would be nice to see the running game do just a bit more, man. Don't have to be so dependent on Cam Ward, bro. But any final thoughts on this one, though?
Nah, bro. Like I said, I think I think California was the best defense we're gonna play all year. So you made some good points. Everybody's Super Bowl now that Miami is ranked, but
Mm-hmm.
we get this win. Hopefully we can move up, bro. We should be a little higher, but it is what it is. We just trying to get in the playoffs.
Yeah, this month we just gotta keep
Yeah,
on
no.
winning, All right, I guess we can go ahead and transition back into the NFL and jump into week 7. I guess the segment going into games that we looking forward to, and I guess I'll start. I'm definitely looking forward to the Minnesota Vikings and Detroit Lions. Minnesota is coming off a bye, and Detroit is coming off probably one of the best games anybody has seen. That beat down on Dallas or whatnot, man. So it's definitely gonna be nice to see Brian Flores going against Ben Johnson. Vikings probably been playing basically like a top, I even say a top two defense, maybe they're even number 1 defense in the NFL at the moment, man. And gonna be nice to see if Sam Darnold and Justin Jefferson they could continue their dominance like they've been doing. And Detroit, man, they just a fun team to watch, man. I know they just lost Aiden Hutchinson. I know that's a very, very, very big loss. But I guess Dan Campbell, he'll have them coached up. And it should definitely be a good ball game, man. What you looking forward to, dog?
The Texans and the Packers, man.
Yeah.
Feel like
That
they're
probably should have
pretty
been a prime
even
time game.
teams. Exactly.
Yeah.
Feel like even teams, and we're gonna see who the better quarterback is. Honestly, I think we're gonna see who the best quarterback is out of the two from this game. So looking forward to it. Looking for Diggs to have a big game against Jair Alexander. They always go at it. Kind of reminds me of the Lattimore and Evans matchup, just not as intense, but always like them. Like to watch that matchup.
No doubt, no doubt. Definitely gonna be a good game. And I guess just moving on, to our betting picks for week 7. And the first one, I guess our player prop pick. And I'm gonna go with DK Metcalf, bro. Over 66.5 receiving yards. Seattle losing 3 straight. I know Atlanta on a 3-game winning streak right now. So I just think Seattle gonna come in with a lot of urgency. And I think, this is him versus AJ Terrell, man. I think DK probably can get the best of him, man. So I got DK over the 66.5 receiving yards, bro. Who you got this week, bro?
I got Joe Mixon over 62.5 rushing yards. I think they'll look to run the ball through the offensive Joe Mixon this Sunday coming up. And I do think he'll get over 62.5 on the ground.
Gotcha. Solid. And I guess just moving on, the total score over and under. And I guess the game this week I'm going with is the Philly and the New York Giants going under the 42.5. Honestly, Philly hasn't really been impressing on offense. I know AJ Brown just coming back in the fold or whatnot. I believe they only put up 20 points last week. I know it's against the Browns or whatnot, but just the Eagles just not really looking the same. And as far as the Giants, Daniel Jones is not as consistent as we would like him to be for the most part. And I think Vic Fangio and the Eagles defense, they have probably one of their better performances, especially this being a division game, man. So I got Philly and the Giants going under the 42.5, man. What you got this week, bro?
For me, I got Minnesota and Detroit over the 50.5. Definitely think it'll be a high scoring game. Think it's gonna be a challenge for both defensive coordinators actually, but we'll see. I think they're gonna go over that 50.5 though.
Oh, shit, bro. In the next segment, go ahead and move on to, man, teaser section. I actually been doing pretty good on this section for the most part. And the 2 teams that I'm riding with, I got Miami +3. So just bring them up to +9. And I think they definitely keep it close with the Colts, especially coming out the bye week. I expect the offense to be performing just a bit better and just to keep it close with the Colts. And I'm riding with Arizona, man. I know they playing Monday Night Football against the Chargers. Them boys basically been like Jekyll and Hyde. One week they good, one week they bad. So I'm hoping this the week that they actually perform, especially being on Monday Night Football. So they got Arizona at +2.5. Add that +6 and get them at that 8 points. I think they'll keep it close and even have a chance to win the game outright, man. So for my teaser bet this week, Miami and Arizona, man. And the next session we're gonna go ahead and move on to my underdog pick, team that may upset. Who you got this week, bro?
Yeah, I'm looking at the 49ers, bro. I'm saying the Chiefs. Just think they usually got their number. And I think they'll be prepared.
Bro,
think the 49ers will upset the Chiefs.
Bro, they like the 49ers to beat the Chiefs, bro.
I thought it was the other way around when I did this a couple days ago. I thought the Chiefs was the favorite.
Is
okay.
it? Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Something might have changed then. Maybe some injury news. I don't know, but I thought the Chiefs was the favorite.
The odds could have flipped. Let me see. Nah, bro. They San Fran was always
Okay. We'll disregard that pick. I'm trying to understand why they got the 49ers favorite though, bro.
Yeah, because it's a home game.
49ers is depleted, bro.
It's a home game, especially they most likely they're thinking revenge factor from the Super Bowl or whatnot, man. So Shanahan gonna pull out all the tricks and everything to get that going. And coming off of they last played Thursday, so 10 days of rest. Pretty sure. But I'm pretty sure the main reason is that revenge factor. That's why.
Gotcha.
But if anything, we could I could just move on. We could just jump back. We could go back into it, bro. My lock of the week. Well, my underdog pick for this week, bro. I got Seattle upsetting Atlanta. I think they like Atlanta to beat them by 3.5 points. But I think Seattle, shit, like I mentioned about DK, just have a sense of urgency, losing 3 games in a row. I think this would be a good time for them to get back on track, man. You found another one, bro? Or we could just go on to the lock of the week, man.
I'm still looking. But I actually think I see what they are.
Yeah, got you.
To me, that's not really an upset. We could come back to it after the lock of the week.
All right, man. Who you got for the lock? For your lock of the week, man.
I got Lamar over 1.5 2 touchdowns passing. I think he's gonna have to. It's gonna be a heavy passing day because they're gonna blitz him. Bowles is gonna blitz him in that front seven. Is gonna stop the run for the most part. They're gonna put emphasis, load the box, and try to light him up. So I think it's gonna be a big passing game. What I'm looking at.
Gotcha. And my lock of the week, man, I got the LA Rams by 7. I know it's a big point spread, man, but that boy Cooper Kupp, he should be back. LA Rams coming off a bye week. I think as far as even the coaching matchup, Antonio Pierce versus Sean McVay, I think Sean McVay definitely got the upper hand there. And I just think the Rams, they gonna handle business, man, especially with all the turmoil going on with Las Vegas at the moment, man. So got the LA Rams -7. I think they handle business against Las Vegas, man. Anything with the underdog pick, bro? We can always drop it.
I'm gonna take the Browns over the Bengals, bro.
That's a good one. I think a lot of
I actually think they're even, bro. Even teams, bro. Honestly, outside of how bad Deshaun Watson is playing compared to Burrow, but I think the matchups on the outside, Denzel Ward cancel out Chase and I can't think of his name. Emerson, 23, I think is his name, will take care of Higgins. They're gonna get there. It's the 75. One of them's gonna get 100 yards, but other than that, bro, I think they're gonna be even. Deshaun is not, gonna do much. Maybe 150 yards, a touchdown, but I think Chubb is back.
Yeah. That's what I'm about to say, man. Gonna be good to see Chubb back in the fold, man. But I think they're gonna have him on a pitch count, if anything. But he should be playing.
No doubt.
Yeah, no doubt, bro. Man, like I always mention, man, hope you guys have a good betting weekend, fantasy weekend. Hope you get your wins in. And I hope we all do well, man. Any final words, bro?
We'll see how these matchups go. A lot of good games this week. Finally, good scheduling. So we'll see how they go.
No doubt, man. So we'll see y'all next week, man. Peace.